Hello, welcome. I'm glad you can make it. Come on in, let me show you around. So welcome back to my channel and also welcome to my new flat. I have mentioned in a couple of videos that me and my boyfriend have moved into a new flat. So today I thought I would just show you around this flat. So you get an idea about the size. So first of all, we've got this beautiful little oven, self-built clothing rack. I didn't even like that region. Just beginner. Okay, it's creative. Let's put it that way. This whole entire house, not only our flat, has been newly built, which is amazing because that means we are the first people living in this flat. And you can really tell everything is nice and new and just really well built. The flat is approximately 100 square meters big, which gives us a lot of space. We've got 3 rooms. We've got a very nice and roomy bathroom, and we also have a little tiny storage room. Right now we are standing in our entrance hall, which has a nice size. It is tiled, which at first I wasn't sure about because I like to have wooden floor or floor that looks like wood. But to be honest, it is fine because this flat has underfloor heating. And if you've ever lived with underfloor heating, you will know it's amazing. You never have cold feet. You can just walk here and you're not freezing to death. The tiles are absolutely fine. Actually, they're quite practical because when you come in and your shoes get muddy or wet or anything, you can very easily wipe them clean and it's just very easy to take care of. So now I kind of love the tiles here, and they have this really nice shade to them. They're like this beigey color. So we've got these tiles in the hallway and also in our bathroom, but that's it. The rest of the flat has just normal flooring that looks like wood. Right now, this room isn't really furnished. We just don't have a lot of furniture yet. So this is kind of still quite empty, but I do have a few ideas how to furnish this room. I don't want it to be too cluttered because I like when you come into a flat and it's quite airy and roomy. So I think we're gonna have maybe some kind of bench and shoe solution over here so you can sit down, put your shoes on, put them away somewhere. I'm looking at options to see what we can do there. And on this wall, we thought maybe we could get like a little console table just to put your keys somewhere and like important stuff that you want to have lying around here. Maybe put a mirror on top of that. And over here, we're probably going to get some kind of hook solution so you can hang up your coats behind the door and then just nicely tucked away. So this is kind of what I've got planned for this room. And to be honest, I don't think there's much more to say. So let's move on to the bathroom. Come on inside. This is our bathroom. And I mean, it's such a good bathroom. I'm so happy. When we walked in the first time we were viewing this flat, the bathroom really stood out. I mean, this whole flat is beautiful and we fell in love with it as soon as we walked in. But the bathroom is incredible. First of all, we do have this beautiful bathtub. Let me climb inside so you get an idea about the size. So I mean, I'm not that big, but I do fit in very comfortably. And we also have this little area where we can put just decoration or products or whatever. We've got some candles up here because it just looks very pretty when they're all lit up and you're taking a bath, and it's just so cozy. This is my favorite area in the bathroom. Another nice feature is we do have a window, which for me is an absolute essential. Having a window inside the bathroom to open when you just want to let fresh air inside, and also to get natural light when you are doing your makeup, for example, or anything else. I think it's just such a luxury to have, and it was one of the things I was really looking for in my bathroom, and I'm so happy that we have not only a window, but also a window that's huge. It's really, really big. I think just getting up, having sunshine and starting your day like that is amazing. So really, really happy about this window. Next up, we've got this beautiful washing machine area. I mean, a washing machine area is never pretty, but we do have this little wall that kind of separates the cleaning area from the rest of the bathroom. I'm really happy that it's out of the way, and most of the time you really don't notice that much. So yeah, this is our washing machine, and over here we've got our toilet. I mean, there's not much to say about a toilet. It's just a toilet, but it's a new toilet, so yeah. And we also have this little area where we can put just decoration if we want to. We've got a little diffuser in here. I love diffusers just to give your rooms character and to make you feel more comfortable. So we've got that over here. And back here is our shower. So we do have a shower. It is also hidden away behind this wall, which is very nice. You can really tell that the owner is also the builder of this house, and you can really tell that he put a lot of thought into building this house, because normally you would have some kind of glass in front of your shower to prevent the water from coming out. But because the water has a lot of minerals, the owner decided, okay, well, let's just make the shower longer in order to not have to build in some glass that's going to look ugly after showering 2 times, because it just stains a lot. So actually the shower is very long. You also have a little space where you can put your shampoo and conditioner and whatever product you need. Very nice, very like hidden away, very clean and chic looking. So I'm very happy about that solution. And yeah, you've got a big shower, small shower head. I mainly use this one, my boyfriend used this one, so we're both happy. But yeah, that's our shower. Over here we've got our sink, and we also have like a sink solution that has drawers underneath, which keeps almost all of our products. And we also have this mirror cabinet on top of the sink, which is very nice because you've got light, you've got mirrors, you've got space to just store your everyday essentials. And over here you also have a heated towel rack. It's not necessary, but it's very nice to just store your towels and also to just quickly dry them when you use them, or to warm them if you want to have warm towels after showering. So yeah, very, very handy to store your towels. Alright, so I think that's everything I have to say about this bathroom. So let's move on to the office. So this is the office area, and here you can definitely tell we don't have a lot of furniture and that we just moved in quite recently. We still have boxes and stuff lying here. We do also have a temporary desk area for my boyfriend. This is not going to stay. This is just so he can work, because he's working from home, and we thought, okay, he needs some kind of desk and he needs some kind of chair, so that's why we went for these 2. The room is decently sized. It's maybe 15 square meters if I remember correctly. I think that's a perfect size for a little home office. We haven't done anything to the walls yet. I think we're going to paint the walls some other color, but to be honest, this room is kind of my boyfriend's room because it's his office, so he can do whatever he wants to. I think though he's going to go into maybe like a Ralph Lauren kind of style, dark woods, cozy, masculine, something like that. So I'm very excited to see the room once it's come together. I think it's going to be a very, very nice room for him to come into, to work, to relax, just to feel comfortable in. So I'm very excited about that. And we also have a lot of light in this room because we've got not only a normal window, but we've also got like, it's kind of a double window. It's floor length basically. And I think that's brilliant because it allows so much light to come into this room. We also, if we don't want to have the windows on show, have shutters in every room. So every window has its own shutters, and we can make it pitch black in here. So if you have a look at the window, it goes fully automatically, so I don't have to do anything. And yeah, it goes down both windows and it gets really dark in here, but we're not going to do that fully because then it's going to be too dark in here to film. But very, very, very nice. We will probably get some curtains in addition, just to add a little bit of decor, and also because we would like to have some more privacy during the daytime, because obviously you don't have the shutters down when it's daytime. So that's something we're looking into, just having very nice curtains for all of our windows, but we're not there yet. Yeah, I think that's it about the office. Let's move on to our bedroom next. It took us a long time to find this flat. I think it must have been like 9 months. We were very naive. We thought we would find a flat within a couple of months and we would be good to go. The region where we were originally looking at flats was very, very popular. It was near quite a few very big cities, and there were just too many people looking for flats, which also made it really bloody expensive. The amount of money you had to pay for like a 2-bedroom flat is insane. So that was also a downside to it. And to be completely honest, I didn't even like that region. We moved there because of work, and in the beginning it was fine, but I'm very much someone who loves to live in a quiet place, and living near or in big cities really made me go crazy. I hated it. Whatever flat viewing we went to, we actually got a rejection in the end. It really was a very stressful time for us. So one morning we just woke up and we were like, we don't want to live here. This really doesn't make sense for us. We are spending so much money just looking for a flat, and we don't even like living here. So we decided to move somewhere else. And that was a big step because I had to lose my job. I was working in a store, so I was really bound to the location, and well, that wouldn't be possible if we were moving somewhere else. Fortunately, my boyfriend was able to work in home office full time, so we were just like, you know what, let's do it. Let's move somewhere else, and we did. So this flat is actually the first flat we went to view. And we were just in that space of mind where we thought, okay, well, they will reject us as every flat before had, because back then we were both working full time, and now we just had my boyfriend working full time and me being unemployed. So we were very nervous, but just like a miracle, we got the flat, and it was the most amazing moment in these past couple of years for me. It was such a great, amazing feeling. I can't really put it into words. I was also just so relieved that all of that flat searching had finally come to an end. And still, I'm so very grateful that we just have a place to call our home. So yeah. That's the background story. The previous flats that we've been living in have been completely furnished, so we basically moved in here with a dozen boxes. It's nice in one way because you get to design everything yourself over time by buying all new furniture. But on the other hand, in the beginning, you're really living on the bare minimum. We did buy a few essential things, for example, a fridge, a washing machine, a couple of tables, but not that much really. So please don't expect this flat to look very stylish and chic. It's really just chaotic at the moment, but it won't be like that for long. So definitely stay tuned for future home videos, and do let me know what kind of home content you would like to see, or if you want to see some home content. Me and my boyfriend are really focused on buying good quality when it comes to basically everything. So we decided that we didn't want to buy a lot of cheap temporary furniture for this flat, just to fill it up and make it feel more comfortable. All of the furniture in this flat has either been gifted to us or we just thought it was essential for us to have like tables, for example, or some kind of shelving where we can put stuff so we don't have to have everything in boxes. But really, you won't see a whole lot of furniture. Right now, we are slowly but surely starting to get the real deal, like the real good quality furniture. It will definitely take some time, but I really do think that's all right, because taking your time to find pieces that you truly love and that will go with your aesthetic and what you want from your flat, I think that's really, for us at least, the way we want to go. And I'm really excited to go on this whole journey. Fortunately for us, me and my boyfriend have actually agreed on a lot of design decisions. We definitely do have different interior design styles. His being a bit more minimal and clean, mine being a bit more cozy and just comfortable. And we will probably have difficulties at some point to merge them into one. But I'm quite positive about it. I think we will definitely manage to find some kind of middle ground so both of us are happy. He really has great taste, and I truly trust him with the decisions he's making, and I feel like he does trust me. So yes, I think we will manage, and I think this will turn out really great. The colour scheme we are planning for this flat is quite neutral, so a lot of beige, off-white, brown, maybe a little few hints of green. Let's see. I would like every room to be very light and airy with a few darker accents probably. The floor we have in here is kind of a very warm brown shade, so I'm not quite sure how that will go with like darker wood, because I love having darker wood in my flat, but I'm not quite sure if it goes with the flooring. So let's see how we will manage to incorporate some wood into this flat. What I really don't want is having a lot of pattern or a lot of different colors. I just really want the space to feel calm and cohesive. So we will probably stick to a couple of materials and a couple of colors and build everything around that. I do have a rough plan how I want every room to look like, but to be honest, I don't want to have a very detailed plan, because I'm the type of person who will stick to her plan and who will have difficulties incorporating other ideas into her original plan. So I have a loose idea, but I do want to get inspired on the way by furniture pieces I see, or maybe by colors I see. So I do want to leave my options open and to have an open mind to just see what we can come up with for this flat. So this is our bedroom. I think it's pretty decently sized. You will probably be wondering why we don't have a bed in our room, and that is just because for Christmas we moved our mattress. We currently are just sleeping on a mattress. We moved it to the living room area because we thought it would be a lot more cozy to have the mattress over there, because we've got the Christmas tree and we just wanted to kind of make everything look cozy. So that's why. But normally here would be a bed for us to sleep on. We also have this beautiful self-built clothing rack. It is, I personally didn't think that would work, but it does. It holds up pretty well. I think we've had this for maybe a month now, and it's still here. It still works. And it's just nice to see all of our clothes hanging here. I mean, eventually I would love to get a built-in wardrobe to display our clothes, probably also on this wall. But for now, this works for us. In this room, we've got actually double windows, so this is a whole lot of light. I mean, you can definitely tell this is the best time of the day because the sun is just shining inside and it's glorious if it's sunny, of course. I love having all of this light. It just makes me feel so much more happy and productive. I know it's not good to be dependent on light, but I don't know, it just lifts my mood. So I'm really happy about that. Again, we've got the shutters for this window, and we will get some kind of blinds or curtains for this room as well. Over here we've got a little area where we can just store the remaining of our clothes, basically some bedding, towels, whatever you just have lying around or that you just want to put away. And I've got some of my books up here. Not all of them, sadly. I love seeing all of my books, but unfortunately they are still packed away in a suitcase. So I need to wait a little longer to see them all out in the open again. But never mind. This is quite nice to have a couple of my books on display. And yeah, let's have a quick look at our little tiny storage room, and then let's move to our biggest room, which is our living room and kitchen combined. I mean, a storage room is never pretty. Or, well, I haven't seen many pretty storage rooms, to be honest, but I'm very thankful that we have this one. So we decided to put our fridge in here because number one, a fridge just doesn't look that pretty, and number two, it's quite loud. I'm very sensitive to sounds, so we decided to put it in here. Fortunately, the room is big enough, so it allowed us to do that. And I'm very, very happy that we moved it in here. It holds a lot of food, and it's so nice to finally have a big freezer. We also have this little metal shelf that holds, well, all of our food, cleaning stuff, toilet paper, just the ugly stuff that you don't want to have on display anywhere else. In the future, I would love to get like something a little bigger so we can use all of the space up here. But we're going to look into that as well. Maybe have something custom built, let's see. But yeah, I think that's it for the storage room. Last but not least, we've got our living room. This is the biggest room in this flat. It's 35 square meters, which gives you a lot of space. As I've mentioned, we've got the bed in here right now. So this is our current sleeping setup. It's not pretty, but it's practical. It works for us. And we also have an old TV that my boyfriend had in his old flat, and now it's here. So it's creative. Let's put it that way. Here is our Christmas tree, which I have shown you in a previous video, but I absolutely love it. It's my favorite spot of the flat because it's just pretty. And we've got all of our presents down here from Christmas. We've got another very big window that lets in a lot of light. The sun moves here kind of in the afternoon. So the afternoon and the evening, the sun shines into this room, which is amazing because you get to see the sunset. We get to see the sunset every evening, which looks so pretty. So we've got these. We've got a beautiful little lamp on a box. This is a Ralph Lauren lamp that we got. Oopsie. Let's turn this around, shall we? It's so beautiful. I love it. And yeah, we just currently have it standing here. We're not sure where to put it yet. I think it's beautiful to have in the living room, but my boyfriend claims it's better in the office. Let's see who wins, but very, very pretty lamp. And over here we've got our dining area. These are old chairs. This is a new table, but we're not going to keep that probably. This is just our essentials that we need before we get very nice furniture. And over here is the kitchen area. Well, it's going to be the kitchen area. It's not my dream kitchen, let's put it that way at the moment. I love to cook and I love to bake, but this is a challenging setup. I'm very happy that I've got all of these things in here, but it's still, it could be better. First of all, we've got this beautiful little oven down here, which has been our prized possession for over a year. We got this in our previous flat because we didn't have an oven and they had a kitchen built in. So I was like, I need an oven. I want to bake. And it's just an Amazon oven that was actually quite cheap and it's still here. So it really, really served us well and it still serves us well. So it's going to be a weird feeling to not have it once we've got a real kitchen. But yeah, this is our little mini oven. A new addition again is this metal shelf where we store a lot of the food again, but this is more like food that we use on a daily basis, just some kind of tea, oil, spices, stuff like that, that I just use very often to cook. And over here we've got a little IKEA shelf to store all of our dishes, also some baking stuff and cutlery and things. We've got this window up there which allows us to let in some fresh air when I'm cooking. It's quite handy to have, and it also lets in some sunlight during midday. And over here we have French doors and a very spacious balcony. Something we didn't really expect to have. Like, having a balcony is always nice, but having a big balcony is amazing, because that means you can just have chairs, a nice table, and I want to put some plants on there, and it's just not that crammed and small, but very roomy. So a very nice feature to have. So let's go outside. I mean, right now we're not really able to use it yet because it's quite cold, but in summer it's going to be such a nice place, especially because the sun is going to shine onto the balcony in the afternoons. The roof has also been extended, so it covers the balcony, so if it's raining it doesn't really hit the tiles on here, so you can always stand here without being rained on, which is nice. But yeah, that's our balcony. Alright, so this concludes the flat tour. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. We have certainly enjoyed living here. If you like this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would be very grateful. I hope you're going to have a lovely week. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you for next week's video. Goodbye.